वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Hello friends, welcome to Sikh History Sakhi podcast. I am Harpreet Kaur, your host. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning of 21st Pauri of Jap Ji Sahib. Friends, till now we have discussed the meaning of Mool Mantar, Hukam, that is God's will, the importance of listening and accepting, and lastly, in the 20th Pauri, we discussed how not only our good or bad actions, but our thoughts too affect us. This is further discussed in Pauri 21, where Gurbani teaches us how to be more virtuous. Then, later the Pauri moves to discuss the creation of the universe. Now, moving towards the Pauri, here Guru Nanak Dev Ji talks about all the pilgrim sites, the rituals, and more, and how it affects us. Therefore, Guruji says, Tirath tap daya dat dan, jeko pave tilka man. Meaning, all devotional practices, including pilgrimages, extreme penance, charitable actions, and other acts of kindness, bring merit and glory to us, which is as tiny as a sesame seed in the eyes of Almighty. Now you might be wondering, how can one actually have Almighty's favor? Guruji answers this as Sunya Manya Man Kita Pao Antargat Tirath Malnao. Meaning, Guruji says that all such practices are beneficial for just a little while and are worth quite less. However, the true purifying and cleansing comes from the devoted love to Almighty that grows from hearing and singing God's praises at the sacred altar within our own souls. To simplify, as a person starts listening and firmly believing in the power of Naam with love and devotion in their heart, they shall cleanse themselves through inner pilgrimage. This power comes from the inner purity, love, humility, compassion, and so on that the Naam encourages in the devotee itself. Guruji goes on further telling that one should finish off the ego from oneself as everything is of Almighty and completely surrender to Him as सब गुण तेरे में नाही कोय बिन गुण कीते भगत न होए स्वस्थ आथ बाणी बरमाओ सत सुहान सदा मन चाओ. Meaning, Guruji says that all virtues, moral characteristics belong to the Almighty, and without this blessing, no devotional worship is possible. Therefore, we can only worship or love the One through His divine grace. Guruji says he bows to the Almighty, the Creator, the Naam, the everything, who is so wondrous. Now, moving to the second part of the Pauri, where Guruji talks about the creation of the universe as Kavan so vela vakat kavan, kavan tith kavan var. कवण सरुति माँ कवण जित हुआ आकार वेल ना पाया पंडिती जे होवे लेख पुराण ਵਕਤ ਨਾ ਪਾਇਓ ਕਾਦੀਆ ਜੇ ਲਿਖਣ ਲੇਖ ਕੁਰਾਨ ਤਿਥਵਾਰ ਨਾ ਜੋਗੀ ਜਾਣੈ ਰੁੱਤ ਮਾਂ ਨਾ ਕੋਏ ਜਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਸਿਰ ਠੀਕੋ ਸਾਜੇ ਆਪੇ ਜਾਣੈ ਸੋਏ. Meaning, here Guruji starts by saying Kavan so vela, which means what was the time. Then he goes on to say Vakt, Var, Rut, Mah, meaning what was the moment, the date, the day, the month, the year when the universe actually came into being. Guruji then further says that even the holy scriptures, the learned scholars, the pandits, the qazis, and the yogis cannot find that time even if it was written in those scriptures. Guruji then says, Ja karta sir thiko saje, ape jane soe, meaning that the answer to all these questions is with the Almighty Himself. He only knows everything. Moving further with the Pauri. किव कर आखा किव सालाही क्यों वरनी किव जाना नानक आखण सबको आखे एक दू एक सियाना. Meaning, Guruji says that how can we even begin to describe or praise or know the Almighty when the wisest of wise people don't know who truly Almighty is, where He is, and how and when the Almighty created the universe. Then how can Nanak, a poor soul, know what to do? Now, moving to the last part of the body. ਵੱਡਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੱਡੀ ਨਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਕਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਨਾਨਕ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਆਪੋ ਜਾਣੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ ਸੋ ਹੈ. Meaning, Guruji says that Almighty is great and everything happens according to Almighty's will. According to Guruji, everybody who thinks of themselves as anything is worthless in Almighty's eyes. The fact is that he or she never even gets close to the Lord of the universe. Only the one with complete surrender to Almighty is accepted in His court. My dear friends, this body teaches us that building a good character is much more important than building a reputation to show off that I am good. Thus, the virtues like pilgrimages, charities, etc., do help to build reputation, but only the name of Almighty helps build one's character. Therefore, Guruji shows us the way to work on our inner self, teaching us to cleanse off our minds with the help of Naam. I hope this brings some value to you and your family. Thank you.